multiple gunshots. Wild like Billy, take the strap out the holster, beat him up with the Billy. Uprising like Malow in the jungle of the slums, on the concrete penetrate. Kamikaze on the front line, biological warfare locked down like Columbine. Insurgents, like a jihad for a cause, like Zapata's liberation, the sword for the it's an uprising, like the towers of New York, or Chino State Prison, where homies burn down forts and wreck corrupted ways of society, camouflage and urban clothes, fuck hypocrisy and robbery. But watch the towers scoping, suicidal riders running up and everything's blowing, growing narcotics. With smugglers, no aid from the government, just drug lords banging like a hood in LA County. Suicide torpedoes walking the theater in the county. Assassinos like Bandestain Listo, the IRA overtaking Heathrow. Sequel like the Soviet-Afghan war, taking out a superpower with 4 scores. PLO sick like Hamas, fight till the death and whatever the cause. It's the uprising from the land of the lost, in the concrete jungle where the souls get by. Pandemonium. The mark of the beast is the anti-truth taught on these street propaganda. Like the media presents, homie facing life just for a seal's chest, like Guantanamo Bay. No fair trial, no justice, no peace, just the arrival. The young kids know the truth about the plan. If you watch CNN, you'll be another dead man. George Bush, Obama, it's all a smoke screen. As the authors from New York, immortal technique, or some militants that stand up for a belief in God we trust, but that's another scheme. Regimes and empires were built off money, like the Yankees raped and enslaved many. Indians got the land taken by the cowboys. The Louisiana Purchase wasn't made by choice, leaving babies in the garbage for drugs. The land of the free with populations locked up, rocked up. And YouTube teachers hate. Google me up and you'll see what they say. Barricades and renegades on the battlefield. Men and men's building fences, and that's how they feel. It's the uprising from the land of the lost, in the concrete jungle where the souls get by. Pandemonium. The mark of the beast is the anti-truth taught on these streets propaganda. Like the media presents, homie facing life just for a seal's chest, like Guantanamo Bay. No fair trial, no justice, no peace, just the arrival.
Get identification devices implanted into their bodies.
After 9/11, I was really concerned with the security of my family.
In the end, everybody will be locked into a monitored control grid where every single action you perform is documented. And if you get out of line, they can just turn off your chip.
Definitely. Tough love is what I believe in. Send illegal aliens back to Mexico and force them to fix their own country, and then they'll have a nice country.
Was that your excuse for being here legally? There was people who spoke something other than English here? So what?
Okay, so what is it that you want everyone to speak English when there was already a language already spoken here? For example, this is Stonewall land. This is Los Angeles. Stonewall was speaking here. This is Yagna. This place was called Yagna before the Spanish came.
Go back to fucking Mexico with their corrupt liar, criminal bastards. And then if you really think about it, what was America made of? Nothing but corrupted bastards, right? No. They were the ones that started all that. Coming back because of they came from what? Europe. Whatever.
Yeah,
well,
England.
They started this shit. Come on now, man. It's a history, brother. Everybody knows this shit.
The first look inside the secret world of Guantanamo Bay interrogation. The detainee is just 16 years old. A Canadian citizen called Omar Khadr was accused of throwing a grenade that killed a US soldier in Afghanistan in 2002. His interrogators are agents from the Canadian Security Intelligence Services. While the video doesn't show Khadr being tortured, he can be seen showing his Canadian interrogators injuries that he claims came from torture.
So that's what you're asking? No, that's what you're saying. That's the terminology you're using and the words that you're actually using. Let's clarify this. We call it self-defense. The difference between me and you is faith. The difference between me and you is trying to enjoin the right and forbid the evil. The difference between me and you, I live for the sake of God and you live for the sake of the devil.
I was in California.
It has young people as young as, I believe, 12 or 13 years old. There are close to 84% youth of color in the youth authority.
In 2001, the Prison Law Office filed a class action lawsuit against the California Youth Authority. In response to that lawsuit, the Attorney General's Office commissioned a series of expert reports on the conditions inside the CYA. These reports were released in February of 2004.
You are trouble. You are a gangbanger. You're an animal. You're a menace to society. And this is what we're going to do to you in disability.
Abuse is happening every day in one form or the other.
How many of you seen BET, American Gangster, raise your hand? You think this is an accident? No accident, brother. Do you know some of these satanic Jews have taken over BET? They took it away from Bob Johnson. They gave him an offer that he couldn't refuse. They got Essence, they got BET, they got our hair product people, they got Motown. Everything that we built, they got it. But the mind of Satan now is running the record industry, running television.
Everything is told from the American point of view. And I think this is very disappointing, and I felt it was absolutely essential to understand who the insurgency are. I mean, do the Iraqis regard themselves as insurgents? No. They regard themselves as freedom fighters and patriots. And we need to see them in this way. We need to understand them. You can't fight an enemy that you don't understand and don't respect.